Welcome back to another video. Today I'm talking about how Hidan's immortality works in the Naruto franchise. And it's a little bit of an easier explanation when it comes to other mysterious jutsus out there. As we know, Hidan worships, or at least sacrifices, to a Jashin god that relies on blood sacrifices. Of course, he uses that with his victim's blood. He offers it up to Jashin, as we see in Asuma. As he did in Asuma and other cases. Apparently, though, he can't self-heal. Now, he can tank a lot of attacks, of course, with his, you've seen with how he tanked attacks from Asuma, but he would have to be sewn back together. It's not, he can't self-heal. He would have to put his head back on, sew it up. Like, he has to self-heal. So in terms of, if you were to dismember his body, just like Shikamaru does, and place it at the very bottom of a well, and there's no one there to put him back together, he would simply die of malnutrition. That is the only way to kill Hidan. You cannot kill him by cutting off his head. You cannot kill him by cutting off his legs, just because of his immortality thing. Now, it needs to be more explained, as there's some questions about his immortality. Because as we know, if he can stay alive through most, if not all, the attacks, of course, and malnutrition is the main benefactor of him dying, how long does malnutrition take place? And who is Jashin? Now, hopefully we get to see, hopefully we learn more about the Jashin religion, of course, because this is the only introduction in Naruto where it has to deal with something outside of the jutsus. Because of the Jashin practices, it's more of a magic sacrificial ceremony rather than an actual jutsu that is shown. Like, you have to be part of that religious sector or religious faction in that Naruto franchise to even be able to do Jashin. And of course, he's the only Jashin believer that is as strong as him. He may have killed the other ones, let's be for real, but as we know, he is the strongest one, and the only one that we see in the show, at least to my knowledge, of course. Now, as well as his jutsu's working, we know that when he performs his the religious ceremony, he is covered in clad black, along with the white skeletal outlook to, of course, sacrifice to Jashin, where he impales himself multiple times to inflict on the enemy. With that, he's inflicting on himself, but he's inflicting the enemy as well, basically killing the enemy from afar wherever he is. He just needs a little bit of your blood. So Hidan is besides Kaguya, is the only truly immortal character that we are ever introduced to. Hopefully we know more about his religion much later on in Boruto, but probably not. We're probably just gonna leave that in the past, of course, because they're fighting aliens and god trees now. But anyway, like, subscribe, let me know if you have any other interesting facts or questions about Hidan in the comment section below, of course. And he can possibly be still alive in Boruto. Kakuzu, of course, mentions that since he was brought back by reanimation, that if Hidan's not here, he must be still alive. But since malnutrition takes in, he should be dead. I mean, Boruto, from the standpoint of where Shikamaru leaves him, is about like 20-25 years, so he should be dead. Let's be for real. Anyway, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.